Hello, y'all. I'm over here running my mouth a mile a damn minute. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den, and we have come to the end of the damn road with Cross. I hate to see it go. I need season 2 now. We at the end of the road. Okay. Episodes 7 and 8. What's going on, ZD Phoenix? Hello, RD. Thank you for joining. Okay, you got my co-host in the building, Inga, aka Ginger Snaps.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to get in the car and go from the DMV and ride all the way up to the Bronx. The traffic was crazy, but I'm here.
That's okay.
I'm here.
That's
And
okay.
so now we done with the crazy reality show. So now we can get this. Child, I know you got the slides. I know you got it for this thing. This thing was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I went back and watched 7 and 8 again last night. So
Okay.
it's fresh in my head now. So
Okay.
So I'm ready. Hey RD.
Yeah, I love this series and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with seasons
You can hear me
2.
okay?
Yes, I hear
Who
you.
was muted?
No, I was muted when I first came on and I was running my
okay.
mouth a mile a minute.
Mm.
Yeah, so
RD said she loves this series much better than the Madness. I haven't seen the Mad. Is it not good?
yeah, I like the Madness too, but it's completely different. I just feel like Frost is just a whole nother type of, show. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but
yeah,
I had faith because I already, like I said, was a James Patterson fan, and I think the course books are great and they got great material to go off of. But that doesn't always mean that when it translates to a movie or TV show that they're gonna do a good job with it. But I just felt like once I saw that it was gonna be Algin Targe, I was completely here for it. Like yes. And
hey DD Phoenix, how you doing?
I think I was mentioning to y'all on the last live that we did that I actually have. This made me want to go back and watch the 2 that had Morgan Freeman in it because it had been a while since I saw that. So but they got a lot of material. There's so many places they could go with this because Cross worked with the DC Police Department. Then he worked, I think it was in Detroit. He worked with the FBI. He had his own investigative, thing. He had so many different things
around the world. Yeah.
Exactly. What's up, Billboard Entertainment? Yes, this show is so good, and I'm glad it's getting all the recognition. I think it got like 40 million views and #1, and all the good things. So they could take this really, 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 really far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna be doing with it.
I highly enjoyed it. I highly enjoyed it. Yeah.
And I like the fact also that apparently some of the bigger Hollywood execs, when they was talking with Patterson about bringing this show, they wanted Cross to be white, and he was like, "That's a no for me, dog." Okay, he said, "We keeping it all the way black."
No, all the ones have been black, and we keeping it black.
Right.
Okay. Stop. They always trying to take something from us. I mean, first it's jazz, then it's hip hop. I mean, now they trying to take cars from us. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? No. Get your own thing. They got plenty of other ones that they can make. I was on Paramount Plus, and I didn't click on them, but I watched the trailers. I did what you was talking about with Along Came a Spider.
Yeah.
And then I was going down the rabbit hole with we should talk about some of them other ones like not just Cross, but what's the one that Ashley Judd was in, Double Jeopardy?
Oh yeah, that was my movie. I still got all of those in here.
The one with Sam Jackson called Twisted or something like that.
Yes. That was talking about.
We one day do like a throwback on some of them movies because they, we'll get to that. We got so many throwbacks we gotta do. But I was just going down the rabbit hole. I said, I see why Tamika was going back watching, but they actually was good.
Yeah,
but the one with Tyler Perry, I agree with Mel.
Yeah, a lot of people say that they don't really care for that one, but I even revisited that one, and I will say, like Tyler, he can't help himself. He did the Medea so long that he have moments that you hear Medea coming out. But the rest of the story around it and like the villain inside of that one was actually a good villain. He was horrible. He was doing some horrible
Candy Love said to me, Inga, just look past Tyler Perry. The story was good.
like the story itself.
But like, RD is right. It was hard. It was not. I ain't gonna put horrible, but it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I agree with RD.
But I get it. A lot of people don't care that much for that
one. I like his acting. Yeah, his acting
is definitely not better than the other two. But that guy, and I forget the guy that plays the villain. Now he plays a bad guy in a lot of movies, so he know how to play that role.
But what's his name? Morgan Freeman did 2 of them, right?
Yeah,
yeah. And he was good in both of those.
Yeah.
That might be something else to do in the wintertime. We could do probably some the other crosses. You know what I'm saying? That's a thought. You know, or maybe before the next season come out.
Right. You know,
that's some food for thought. We keep that in the chamber.
So, what did you think about these 2 episodes, Inga? How we close everything out?
Are we putting the track shoes on or no? We're gonna just stick with because
I mean, just
say okay. Oh, overall, overall it was good to me. Like, of course, the whole series, I really don't have no complaints. But you know what was funny when we got to episode 8, and everything was starting to come to the end, come to the head. I was like, no, they didn't turn this into like a Shaft or 3 the Hallway with Richard Roundtree and all. That's the feel I was getting. It was like with the music. I said him and Samson, they was like, oh shit, it's about to be like 3 the Hallway up in here. I was looking for some karate chopping or something. It gave me that feel for just a second.
Yeah, and I can see that.
Yeah, just for a second, and I don't mean that in no bad way. It was just I love those movies, so not in a bad way. But that I'm gonna tell you what came by surprise for me, because I didn't see it initially all the way through like y'all did. Hey, Sally, I didn't. I know all of y'all like binge watched at the beginning. I
actually took my time with this one this time because y'all know I could binge in a minute. For me, I feel like I went at a slow pace because remember I did my own individual recaps and then I did the live, of course, with you. And I had originally like literally just watched 1 and 2 and then did my thoughts. 3 and 4 did my thoughts. Then I went back. The amount of times that I watched this thing over and over and over, I done lost damn count. So I feel like for me that was slow because normally I would have just went straight through. Then I think I got to like 5 and 6. And I actually didn't want it to end. I was saving 7 and 8 because I'm like, I don't want this to be over yet. And I took my time with it. And I went back and was kind of watching it over and over. And then, the more times I was watching.
I was shocked at Miss Nancy. And I just say it that way. And then when we get there, that Miss Nancy shocked the hell out of me. I didn't see that twist.
I was at first, but I'm gonna tell y'all the point when we
I
get
see
there.
They must have
I started giving her the side eye at a certain point.
Okay, when we get to that point of where you thought you had a side eye, tell me. So maybe I missed it. So tell me when we get to that part. Yeah.
But we're talking 7 to 8, right? These are the last 2. 7, I believe, was
I'm sad it's ending. I need 2 more episodes. I need all the way to 10. I need 9, 10. I need 2 more. Maybe the next season, they might give us more.
A Bang, Not a Whimper, and then of course you have me at MFO was number 8. So right now when we started out episode 7, we was kind of in a good place. Like as far as him and his son, they was at a better place. We was making jokes because grandma, what's her name, Mama Nana wanted him to throw his pants in the garbage. She said, wore those pants so much they could walk by themselves at this point. And Alex was
it was a sneakers.
Oh yeah. Because he said he had some back pants. That's what made me think about pants, because he said back in the days, when he was younger, she had told him to throw a pair out, and he threw it out, but then went and took it back out the trash and was still wearing it. And at first
he had was bad,
At first, his son was laughing, but he was like, later she got to my daggone behind and I couldn't sit. So, you may not want to do that. And then, of course, she started telling him how she went and talked to that prosecutor and got the name, and he was saying, like, that ain't your place. You didn't need to do that. That's my job. She said, boy, I've been doing this since before was thought of, and this affect my family
Yeah,
too.
she said,
So
I ain't about to, you ain't gonna tell me what to be doing. And she said, maybe one day it'll get to that, but not right now.
yeah. Mama Nana is something else,
Mama
boy.
Nana, yeah.
So of course he got the call about what happened to White Mike. You might have to help me out with some of episode 7 because I didn't get to revisit it. I did watch episode 8 over. So this is when he got the call about White Mike, and of course he was pissed off. He wanted to know how the hell did somebody get in the inside. And when this cop brought up, it had to be a ghost, or it was like a ghost, then that made him think about what he had said to.
He remembers everything.
Yeah, he always goes back and revisits. That made him think about how he had said to Madam Speaker, you look like you saw a ghost, right? So, of course, that was going to be the next stop he was going to go to. And poor Shannon was still over here being tortured. I felt so.
Lord, poor Shannon. Shannon just can't catch a break. She can't catch a break. Poor Shannon.
I really felt bad for her.
I did too. It's not even funny, but she can't catch a break. Poor Shannon. Poor Shannon.
Yeah, I think he was trying to put the contacts in her eyes.
When she spit the coffee in his face, and what else she was doing? Yeah, when he put the contacts in her eye, it was.
Yeah. And it's crazy how he got this whole room, this whole warehouse or whatever this is set up with all the pictures of all the other, serial people up on the wall. And we actually seeing that he's setting up cameras. So this is something that's actually supposed to be streaming to other people. So the fact that, like I said, this man got all these different people that's in this network that's down with this, that's volunteering and want to be a part of this, and you got people that actually want to sit here and watch this sick shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on, child?
Yeah, I mean,
Inga, what did you think about this when he first goes to get Lieutenant Massey the damn update, and she asking him to be the damn godfather of the baby?
I'm like, after you just unalive a dude, I mean, yeah, she got a lot of nerve. I mean, but turns out she had a reason for doing that, because not unaliving him, but but the reason why she asked him to be the godfather is because she knew she was gonna be going away probably. So, and because she unalived that man, and you was a police captain or whatever she was, she probably gone away for life. She gone away for life. Yeah, so that
she deserved to.
She deserved. Yeah.
Hey, Lemon Kush, thanks for coming through.
Up pass.
Yeah, she deserved it. So yeah, he did go see Madam Speaker, and it was so funny how he slid in that car so fast they was not able to.
Because he thought about the ghost, right? And he thought about, his brain is sharp. Like, he remembers everything. So that's what made him go see her. Because remember, he said it looked like you seen a ghost,
right?
And when that police officer said something about ghosts, and it just yeah. But he ambushed her. He could have got taken out by the Secret Service.
Yeah, he was on the move. They was too slow. Okay? You snooze, you lose. They was trying to get him to open up the door, get her to open up the door. But she told them everything was okay. And pretty much, he wanted to know what she saw that night. He put it together, and he's like, there's a chance I could still save her, and I could put Ramsey Raggedy behind her way. So she did let him know, like, what she saw, and that I couldn't believe it when she cut herself, and that let him know that, she was thinking about the fact that he want her to have that same look as Eileen, and that she had cut her face on purpose. So he was able to go back, of course, and tell, John and Shauna and Kayla and all the rest of them about that. But this scene had me laughing because the fact that they was all sitting at one end of the table, we all trying to come together, to find the clues and get the information we need. But him and John is still pretty much in their feelings and not speaking. So Cross was the only one that was sitting all the way at the other end by himself, and we still giving damn attitude in the midst of us trying to, get all these clues together and see if we can save Shannon, because we know that pretty much time is running out. We like, she's still alive now.
Wasn't this so? I'm hoping I'm not jumping the gun. Was this when we found out that he was unaliving the people? Ramsey was unaliving the people on their birth dates or something?
No, he found that out after this because
okay.
John ends up giving him the file. He had told all the rest of them to go and told Alex to wait. He gave him a file and said, we need you to work your magic, do your thing. And then this is also when they have the conversation, because Alex tells him it's only two, because he was about to go see Anderson. He thought Anderson was the person that was behind all of this and could have potentially took out White Mike. And then Alex said to him, no, it's not her. He said, think about it. There's only two people that actually had that video that could have put it out. And I know it wasn't you.
He said, I know it wasn't you. Yeah.
Right. So
but I thought, we knew Anderson didn't do it because she didn't, because we saw who did it.
Mm-hmm.
But because we saw who did it. But however, I did think it was Anderson initially, with all this stuff going on before we found out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
I started saying
she was at the party, and I felt she was probably working with him.
After a while, like initially I thought she was down with something with Ramsey, but after a while I said no, they keep putting her in our face and making it so obvious. After a while I said, I think she's just an asshole because she's just an asshole. I'm like, I don't really think she have nothing to do with what's going on. But then, I wasn't for sure. But then when we got to this part, and he was saying that to John, because John was like, but she's been the one that's been kind of, against us going for this case since the beginning. But I said, I don't think it's because she has something to do with him per se. I just think it's just because she was an a-hole, and also because she had a one-track mind of becoming the mayor, and whatever it was going to take for her to get there is pretty much all her damn mom was thinking about. So when
have we not seen Massey take out or White Mike, I probably still thought it was Anderson if we hadn't seen it. Right. Once we saw it happen, and I knew, okay, Anderson. But I still thought Anderson could have been involved in some kind of way. But turns out she just was, was an a-hole. She just was an a-hole, but it wasn't. She wasn't involved with the
right.
But
yeah. So we see, because at this point, Bobby Trey, remember, he couldn't get his money, so Ramsey's assistant comes to let him know, about that. And that's when we seeing him like, oh yeah, this is gonna be perfect. He looking at how it's gonna come up online. I said, this man is just sick, and all the people that was ready to watch this is sick as hell too.
He's gonna do that live online. Good
Lord. So yeah, this is the part when, of course, between Alex looking at the pictures, looking at the dates, and then hearing Mama Nana singing the same song that Ramsey was singing at his birthday party. This is what clicks for him, that wait, he takes all of them out on their birthday, and today's the date that would be Eileen's birthday, because she was actually born on a leap year. So this also lets him know that this is why Ramsey is rushing, because typically Ramsey wouldn't have rushed and took somebody else so fast. These are things that he really, plan out and take time with. So he was like, if he don't do it now, then he's not going to have a chance to do it, because, of course, we don't have leap years every year. So that let him be able to be led to find out what this was all about and go tell them about that. And then with us talking about the fact that she cut her face, we saying, well, we know he's going to need a plastic surgeon. So that then has Alex go running out the damn room from them. And I was so pissed. I'm like, Alex, tell them where the hell you going. Like, you just running away, going some damn way. And then if something happens to you, how would anybody know? Well, he was going here when he left. Like, that's the part that was pissing me off with him and John. The fact that sometimes they wouldn't communicate, and then the fact sometimes they would give too much away from me. I would be like, you don't never show your whole hand and tell everything, until is the right time. Like I had a couple times I was cursing them out for that. Now, of course, this is when John go back over to Lieutenant Macy and let her know, bitch, I know what you did. What you thought
well, he
about
figured it
this?
out. I mean, once, well, he didn't figure out once. What's his name told him, and he's like, yeah, the only two people who had the video, and if it wasn't me, it had to be her, because even Anderson didn't have that video. So I like how he said, so how does this work? Do you give him a call, or you know?
Yeah, because she really thought she was getting over. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got a little nervous. Like when she found her back on him to walk over and like she making the tea, I thought she was gonna try to put out a hammer and take him out or something. Like I didn't trust this lady.
Yeah,
what
I
she
didn't
would
trust
do.
her. I thought she was going to as well. I did too. I thought maybe something was gonna happen. I'm glad nothing happened. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like too how he went in on her ass when she tried to say, oh, I lost so much. Because when she was giving him that whole speech about how hard it was for her to get pregnant and she could have lost her house and she was in so much debt, I said, we don't give a damn. And then she gonna talk about
IVF and they couldn't have a baby, and we didn't ever see her wife, but she just kept saying Alicia. And then next thing you know, they had the best doctor in the world, and so and what's his name? Ramsey was like I guess that's his way of how to get people. He found out what your weakness is and what you need, and take care of you so that you can do what he wants. Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. And then she had even asked John, like, oh, you never been offered nothing. He was like, yeah, I have, but that don't mean I take it. And so that was, also when she brought up the whole him being the godfather, because she was like, oh, that don't surprise me in the kind of man you are and blah, blah, blah. But I like the part when, she was saying what she lost. And he was like, you ain't lose a damn thing. He's like, Amir lost, his mother and sister lost, I lost, Cross lost. You ain't lose shit, but you about to lose your freedom because your ass about to go to jail. I was like, you better tell her, John. And I like how he just paraded her right through the damn precinct for her to go ahead and get her ass locked up. And then he was like, oh, that's why you was asking me to be the godfather.
Took that perk walk through the state, everybody looking at her. I know she was so embarrassed. Anderson couldn't even look her in the face. She just looked there, shook her head, and walked away.
Exactly.
I would have been so embarrassed. I'm like, no, let me go in through a back door where nobody gonna see those. Take me at night, late at night, where anybody at the station or something. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we took her right on in there in broad daylight. Now this part really took me to hell.
I hated this lady. I hated her at the party. I thought she was a racist and nasty at the party with that birthday party. So this don't surprise me. I never liked her. I never
liked her either. And it was crazy because first she was trying to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Cross wasn't going for that. He laid everything out for her. So then she gonna switch it and act like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I didn't know what was happening. And she went to like act like she was crying on Cross. And I swear to y'all, that whole time she was doing that, I was yelling at the TV, we don't give a damn about your white tears. And I'm like, Ross, yeah, I offer you.
He says, all because you didn't want to get a change of address. And she's talking about, what about my practice? And he said, all because you don't want to get a change of address. That's why you didn't tell anybody about Shannon. I mean,
nah, because she was down with that shit and enjoying it.
Enjoying it.
As soon as I yelled that out, she ended up freaking sticking him with the needle. I said, I knew it.
Well, her white tears laying up in his chest, and he looked at her like, bitch, if you don't get up off of me.
Yeah, I was like, put your off of you. I was so mad.
Yeah. And when he backed up a little bit, and that's when he realized that needle was she must have had that needle in her coat.
Yeah. Yeah, she had that already ready.
That thing ready.
Like, oh my God. And then she talking about the only reason why I don't take you out is because Ramsey not ready for me to take you out. He wants you to see the show. I'm like, what the hell? Yo, that
I did not know he put his. I knew he grabbed her purse, but I didn't know he put his hand in her pocketbook and took her phone. Did you notice that? It looked like he just grabbed her purse.
Yeah, it that looked like he grabbed it, but that was the reason why, so he could drop his phone in there. I didn't catch that part, but I said that was smart because, like I said, I was pissed with him because I'm like, now she done injected you with I don't even know what, you passing out on the floor and you didn't tell nobody where you was going. That's the part that pissed me the hell off.
Well, so he put his phone in her purse. He didn't take her phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so that way he can find out pin where. That's why he was able to go on the computer and be able to see where she was. Okay, well, I know that when he was on the ground and he grabbed her purse or whatever, I would have grabbed that bitch by her ankles and drug her down to the ground and tackled on top of her. He should have grabbed her by her high heel shoes and grabbed her down to the ground. You know. Because I wanted him, I said, oh no. I said, well, we know he ain't died because he started the show. But I was like, that was crazy. And then poor Shannon.
Meanwhile, Ramsey, he was still over here playing games with her. The fact that I think he had asked her this. No, he said, I know you're not going to say like the last words that Eileen said. So he said, I'm gonna just read that myself because at one point he tried to lie and tell her he was gonna let her call her parents. Of course, he didn't do that. Then he telling her how the process and everything that he gonna do. He prepping everything. I mean, they just was this thing was so sick.
And Ramsey he gets upset because she's not excited about dying. Like no, I mean, like he's trying to talk to her, and as he acts like she's supposed to be giddy and all happy about him. Like, get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you about nothing. Exactly. And oh my, the fact that he kept touching her and grabbing her, oh my God, he just bothered me.
Yeah. And I know it's one point, I can't remember if it was here or if it's coming up, but he had even took her out. She was gone because I said, oh God, don't tell me y'all did all of this and y'all really not gonna make it there and be able to save Shannon. She gone. And then she came back and she looking like mad shocked, like, oh my God, how the hell am I still here? And he talking about some, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm really gonna take you out. But that's what happened with Eileen. And when the first time that they gave her the drug, she ended up coming back to life and they had to do it again. I said, not you. Doing it twice. What? So thank God that Shauna and Vega end up telling John about. We don't know exactly where Alex went, but we know the last conversation we was having with him was about the plastic surgeon and the fact that Shannon would have needed work done on her face and she cut herself. And that let him know that it was the doctor, and he went flying out of there to go save damn Alex. I said, listen, John was a real one. I don't give a damn what Alex say. And then he wanted to take Alex to the damn hospital, but Alex talking about no, he good. Of course, that's when he told him, like you just was mentioning about putting the phone in her bag, and they was able to track it. So now all of them was driving there to the warehouse, to where Ramsey ass was at. And I mean, he got the mask on. He's doing a
full on show. Looking. That mask is absolutely crazy looking.
Ooh. Yeah, that mask was taking me out every single time they showed him with it.
Yeah, that mask is just weird. I don't like that mask at all. And I hope nobody don't try to have that mask for Halloween. Yeah, that mask is wild.
Hey, thanks for coming through.
Oh, hey, Twitter. How you doing?
Yeah, this was so crazy. And the fact that they all tried to go running when John and all of them are coming in, and the damn doctor tried to freaking spray them with damn mace. He was like, this bitch. But they was able to get everybody except for Ramsey. Yes, that mask was definitely creepy. I don't even know.
Okay. She sprayed. It was the doctor, right, who sprayed them with mace. Yeah. I couldn't stand that. And she was sitting there watching like she had a show. Like her and the guy who was the assistant.
Yeah, because remember the assistant was even clapping when he did the thing with taking her out and bringing her back. He was clapping like he was at the damn circus or a concert or something. I say, yo, all these people is freaking sick. Now Ramsey done busted literally through the through the garage. He said, I ain't
He
got
said the
time to be
garage is,
lifting
I
up
mean,
no
he
damn
said,
gate.
we ain't got time to worry about no gate. He just bust right on through there. That was crazy.
And they follow him to his house, of course. And I was like, I know he ain't just gonna be able to go out easy like this. So that I did not. As soon as this happened, I said, I don't believe it. He done gave himself some kind of drug that's knocking him out and making him look like he going. Because I said, ain't no damn way in the world. This man went through all this, and we've been tracking him through all that. And then now all of a sudden, oh, I'm glad it's happening like this, and just gonna inject himself. And of course, Cross over here trying to do CPR on him. And John was pretty much like, let it go, he gone. I said, man, listen. So Bobby Trey was sitting right outside, of course, and see them bringing the body out on the stretcher.
I know that's DeMarcus, man, but I can't stand him.
Yeah, she was amazed. Like, how the hell you acting like this is a damn show? Well, for them, I guess it is.
Like it's a theater show, right? She about ready to get her popcorn and everything and sit and watch somebody get taken out.
Now, they trying to understand.
This FBI lady, I still don't trust her.
Yeah, no, I don't rock with flirty FBI.
Yeah, we gonna get Kayla to scratch Kayla's eyes out.
They still, I mean, at this point, they're like, okay, Alex, you should be happy. Like, we solved the case, we closed it. Why you still got this grim ass look on your face? And John go ahead and leave out ahead, and Kayla was still there, and she passed him the folder which had the information for Peter in it. She was like, now this is the info on the guy, Peter. So he, of course, is gonna end up going over there to that house. And Mama Nana asked, what was the girlfriend name? I don't forgot.
Oh, L.
Right. Mm-hmm. She asked her to come over and take the kids to like his recital that he got to do. She said when it's gonna be, the main show.
Now, where was Mama
she'll be
Nana
there
going?
For that. Child, she said she had to go out somewhere.
Okay, I think she must have like a date or something.
Mm-hmm. So she asked her if she could go. First, I thought she was up to something because I was like, is she just trying to fix? Because Elle was still mad with Alex at this time, and she was saying to her like, "You're my friend too, so it's okay if I ask you, right? That don't have nothing to do with the relationship that you have with my grandson." But she was like, please do still try to give him like a little bit of grace or whatever. But she said, yeah, she said, she would hold them down. So, of course, Alex gets over here to Peter's address. And I mean, this place was covered. The floors, the walls, the ceiling, the whole damn house looked like it had, like they had been following him for years and had all different kind of information, all the different cases. And he starts getting flashes when he realizes the damn guy was standing right behind Malika when they was doing that protest, and she said, "F you, Alex."
Yeah,
he
we
was,
saw that. I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember."
Delivered the flowers, like he was in all these places. I said, "Oh my God."
When that Twitch said, "Mama L set that up," I thought. L set what up?
What you mean?
Yeah, because L was the girlfriend or the lady friend. Mama Nana, the grandmama, is the one who. But I don't know. Maybe I missed what Twitch said. So hey, DeMarcus. Yeah, when we seen that guy, I remember him was standing behind Malika. Yeah, it was from the floor to the ceiling, every wall. It was something. This was now beyond Ramsey. Now we on another case. Like, left Ramsey. Now we're on another case, and this was now we're trying to figure out. So, do we think that did it turn out that? Now I want to jump the gun. Maybe did he the one who took out Maria?
He's supposed to be.
Okay, because I ain't want to jump the gun if I'm wrong or whatever. Um,
Oh
that
yeah, after their argument, that's what I figured. I figured she just was still trying to be, like matchmaker, bring them together or whatever. Because even when Elle came, she was like, "Well, you could have always asked Miss Nancy to babysit." She's like, "Yeah, I could have, but you my friend too, right? Why can't I ask you? Like, I just need you to do me this favor." So I kind of thought that Alex was gonna end up, coming, but of course, Alex was over here dealing with this situation, so he wasn't coming. But I figured that was pretty much where she was going with that. Um,
mm-hmm.
but yeah, he's over here and he's really trying to think back and figure out like what's the connection? Why would this person be going this hard? And if that's the case, why didn't they come after him with, for revenge already? And then
Mm-hmm.
we start to get a flashback where we see all the times that Peter was begging Deidre and saying like, I can get you out. Let me do this. Let me do that. And she kept telling him no, leave it alone. It was okay. And of course, we hear about the, correction officer that was harassing her and the different things that was happening in there. So we get a little bit more info on that. Hey, cuz, what's going on? Love you. Thank you for coming through.
Hey, Lisa.
And so yeah, pretty much we got a little bit more background on what their relationship was and that he felt really guilty of her being in there, but we didn't know yet why he was feeling guilty.
Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me you see what the market said. I wonder if Ed Ramsey knew about the Deidre case. I
I
think
don't
so. He
know.
knew about everything.
Could have, but I don't know. They never confirmed it.
Yeah.
They never confirmed it. They never showed us. But
They
I
didn't
mean,
confirm that, but I
with
wouldn't be
him having
surprised.
with him having Bobby working for him and Bobby like kind of still having connections in the precinct and getting information, it wouldn't surprise me. But they never showed us anything for me to say yes or no about that. Like, that's how I look at it. It's possible. Um So now we was at this recital, I loved how his sister was like, "Oh, he gonna kill it," and I was like, "Listen, this ain't even the real thing. This is just a recital." She's like, "But you right, he is gonna kill it." And then we see Peter sitting in the back, and I'm like, "No, please, God, no!" I
Not the
thought that he
baby.
was gonna try to snatch them up right then and
And I
there. I was
still
so
didn't.
nervous for
Okay,
them.
I still didn't get Nancy yet. So tell me
No,
where
I
you
didn't.
see
I
Miss.
didn't get her yet here
Oh,
either.
okay. Because I said I still didn't see Miss Nancy yet with her big
Mm-hmm.
eyes. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? She got the biggest eyeballs. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
mm, and I
So
didn't catch it
now,
yet. Yeah, I thought
um,
John was gonna be laying in the bed next to old girl when she answered the phone, laying in bed. I said, if John laying in the bed
now
next,
this is where him and Kayla going back and forth. She's like trying to figure out what do he think that he's missing. They agreeing on, some of the stuff, and I don't even remember, y'all. I apologize. I don't remember the exact words that she said, but it was something she said because he was like, "This is not making no sense." He said, "This is a person that basically wouldn't let it go, right? They gonna still be trying to get revenge, so it's not over. If they was doing this for this long and going through all of this or whatever." And I'm thinking that he was running to where his kids and Ellen them is at, right? When he goes running and he says that, I'm figuring he's running near. Child, I knew this bastard was not freaking dead. Here he come popping up in the freaking morgue. Inga, what the hell you thought when Ramsey popped up and choked him once?
that was crazy. Look how you. When I
I
saw it
knew
first,
he
first I
wasn't
was
dead.
looking at. I was focusing on the corner guy, right? And I was focused on what he was doing. And then when I seen the bag move, I said, "Oh shit! Did the bag just move?" It's like the bag moved, and he wrestled. The guy didn't hear nothing because he had the earbuds in both ears, and music was blasting, and he grooving while he cutting open the body. And when he came up there behind that man and choked the hell out that man, mm, 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 choked the hell out that man, and then put a needle in the officer's neck. Oh, excuse me, y'all, and put a needle in the officer's neck. That was crazy. That I said, this guy, you got to unalive this guy. You got to
Mm-hmm.
unalive him. That's the only way you stop a serial killer. You have to
Mm-hmm.
unalive them. If not, they'll keep going. They'll find a way to get out of jail and everything. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I didn't trust it when they said he supposedly injected himself and took himself out. I said, nah, Ramsey is the type that he got all different type of drugs. We already know he got all different kind of connections, all different kind of money, used different drugs. I said he injected something that probably makes him look like he's going, but he's not going. I said that from the minute they was taking him out the house. I said, y'all better be watching this damn body. And sure enough, here he come popping up, took out the guard, come in the room like he a damn doctor, and mama don't know no better. She over here all, oh hey, and the doctor said this and the doctor said that. I said, no shit,
and
no,
she
I
was
was
sitting there talking. She didn't ask for no credentials. Your daughter had been kidnapped by a SK, a foster flake unaliver, and you not and nobody should be able to come in that room or eat. Well, we know it was the officer outside the room, so that's probably why she thought, oh, it must be okay. The officer checked him out, but I would still say, let me see some ID. But when you're in the middle of things, you're not even thinking.
I feel
Mm.
like because she knew that it was supposed to be a secure, place, they had the
Yeah,
cop
plus with the officer
outside.
outside the door, so
And
she
she
probably
just
figured.
happy to have her daughter back. She done bought the cup of coffee, and she just thinking as a doctor. And it was like Shannon still couldn't talk or nothing, but you could see the fear in her eyes because she know who it is. Once she got a good look at his face and everything, I just was like, I feel so bad for this lady. I said, not her going
I,
through all of this.
and I agree with Melrose. That part in the coroner's office, I thought it was Michael Myers coming up out. You know how on Halloween or
Yeah,
Jason or whatnot.
that was like a
That seemed like
Michael
Jason
Myers
or
scene.
Michael Myers coming out that bag.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Demarcus is right. It was Eileen's birthday. Because that's
Hmm.
how he did. He
Oh
unalived the
yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah. I talked about that, Demarcus. I was saying that he wanted to take her out. It had to be that day before 12 o'clock because he wanted to do it on Eileen's birthday. So now when he woke up and took out the coroner, the first thing he did was look at the clock, seeing that he still had time, and he looked up the room that she was in, and of course that's how he was able to go upstairs to the room and cross. I guess now we can see that that's what he was thinking about when he was talking to Kayla, because I'm thinking he was running to where Mama Nana and them was at, but no, he ran to the hospital and was waiting for Ed. So when Ed thought he was being slick and was about to inject her in her damn IV, he was waiting right there with the hammer to the back of the head, okay? And Ed talking
Mm,
about something. I'm glad it's you. Alex said, I'm glad it's me too, bitch.
right, right. I mean, look, poor Shannon. She still couldn't talk. She still was getting. Look, this
Mm-hmm.
lady, she went through this thing. She went through. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Candy. She went through
Hey,
this thing.
Candy Love, what's going on, Candy Love? Y'all, my throat is killing me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, you
What's
went.
up, Mochi?
Yeah, Muji not feeling good either. And look, there's some bugs
Uh,
going around though, y'all. So everybody, that little sidetrack, sidebar. Everybody, please take care of yourself. Get your vitamin C's and the D's and the EB, all the way to Z, A through Z. Take all the vitamins because try to build your immune system up because the pneumonia's going around, and
mhm.
all kind of different, flus and stuff. And so I had a stomach virus last week, so just
Poocha.
yeah, everybody please take care of yourself. But anyway,
This part really pissed me off when Mama Nana came home and thought she heard a noise. This is what
she
I
got
need
that
Alex to
baseball
do,
bat though.
though. I need Alex to get make sure that his mama got a hammer. I need him to make sure his
Well,
kids
that's what
know
I
how to
thought.
run and his kids know not to talk to
Well,
damn strangers.
I
I
thought
need
that
that.
okay, but when she was going in walking through the dark house, I said to myself, "Oh, I hope she's going to get the hammer." It's funny you said that because that was what I said to my
Yeah.
TV. I'm yelling at my TV saying, I hope grandma going to get the hammer." Instead, she gets a bat,
Mm-hmm.
and you look at this man, 200, 300 something pounds,
Mm-hmm.
6'3", 6'5". She a little older lady. You can't beat no man up like that, I mean, I'm not saying. she could have swung him with a bat, but he probably grabbed that bat and threw it to the side, and he roughed her up.
Yeah, this part right here had me in here, y'all. When the episode ended like that, and then all we hearing her is like, ooh, ooh, ooh. She could feel like
I know.
Said, oh my God.
Said he attacked her like a linebacker. Yeah, that agree, Moochie. Because
he did.
She needed to have a hammer. Yeah. Being that your son is a detective, a psychologist at that, she needed to have a detective,
Yeah.
I mean, she needed to have a hammer. That's what I'm saying. She had a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. We here now. So of course now we go into episode 8. Okay, you had me at MF. And we go back into time. We see Alex when he was a little boy and Mama Nana when she was young. I think at this point he had already lost his mother and he was just losing his father, or either it was the other way around. But
he lost both his parents, yeah.
And John was outside waiting to play with him, but he wasn't in no mood to play. And this is like, I guess, from that conversation that her and Miss Nancy had before, when Miss Nancy was like, I've always been kind of telling him, like, the sun will come out tomorrow. You got to still get up again and keep on moving. And she was second guessing whether that was the right thing to say to him or not. This was kind of, one of those moments where she was letting him know, like, she done, been sad and been in the rain, but it's not going to rain all the time and things of that nature. And that he going to be okay. And, she was saying, I'm surprised you're not out there, playing. You don't want to go out. And then he said, well, what if I lose you? And she was saying, you're never going to lose me. And, of course, we transitioned from that to him running through the hospital. I said, oh, God, please let Mama Nana be okay. Please let Mama Nana be okay.
Grandma, no.
They had my blood pressure going up, child.
Right. So all you do is all she do is take out his knees, and she been good. Yeah, but he still grabbed her, probably tackled her on the ground. Mm-hmm. She had internal injuries. They said internal bleeding. So I mean, he probably kicked her and stomped her down. That's probably what he did.
Yeah, feel better, Candy Child. I'm not even gonna sit here and name all the different things I done had within the last 2 weeks. I just want a day of rest.
I ain't even gonna sit here and name all the things I got going on. Lord have mercy. Yeah, no, please take care. She said she sounds like Barry White.
Yeah. But now the kids and Elle is coming to the hospital. It's all emotional.
Did you side eye her right here?
This is when I started side eyeing her, Inga. She was being too damn extra and too helpful. I said, wait a minute, bitch, Miss Nancy. First I was happy. She like, oh, I got somewhere for you to come because Elle offered first. And he told Elle, well, no, because obviously this person knows all the places I be at. So he said, I don't even know where it's safe. Your house is probably not even safe. Now, this is where Alex still pisses me off because him and John still wasn't talking. To me, he should have been calling John and telling him what the hell was going on and telling him he needed his help from him.
You don't go to, but why would you go to Nancy? Nancy ain't go. You should have look, put all that stuff to the side. You tell John. Exactly. All those other two detective ladies or something like that, but you don't. Why would you tell Miss Nance? You know what I'm saying? I just think he messed up right there.
I wasn't sure, but I definitely started going, Miss Nancy, why you keep, because the way she kept emphasizing is no phone. It's all the way out there. Nobody could get to them. And then she also had a funny look on her face when he showed her the picture. This part right here, she kept repeating the same words over and over and over. And that's when I said, Nancy, you better not be what I think you about to be.
Okay, what did she repeat over and over?
She kept repeating, and so far out. It's no phone. Nobody could find
no internet.
She kept being extra about that part. I said, why you keep saying that so many times? Something about that didn't sit right with me. And that's when I started giving her the side eye.
Twitter says, I didn't catch on until they got to the cabin. But I see what you're saying.
She kept being too extra for me with that part, Switch. I said, oh no.
So we got a landline phone.
My senses started tingling.
Yeah.
And I said, she all giving the
So
card talking
you
about,
put your detective cap on, and you, because yeah, you're right. I guess, yeah, you're right around
yeah,
here.
I said, wait a minute now.
Being
I said,
too
please don't tell
friendly.
me, Miss Nancy, because all before that, I didn't think nothing. I thought she just was trying to help. I was like, okay, that's what's
Because she
up.
was cool with grandma,
Yeah,
and her name is Regina. Nana Mama is named Regina, and she said, "Oh, I just want to make sure Regina is good." And so I thought if they was girlfriends, she was trying to help her out. But
exactly.
mm,
But,
mm, mm.
you know, we didn't know. So he went here to try to find out some more info on,
This is so
Peter.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she really didn't have much info. She just knew that he used to have a street mother that used to come with him, but she said she didn't have anything in the system. So he was basically like, if you think of anything, of course, reach back out to me. And
Yeah, I'm saying a street mother.
mm-hmm,
I guess that's what he called her.
right. She said that's what he used to call her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see, her and the kids all at the cabin, and she talking about some people are so evil and sick, and she
Yeah,
goes
you,
on.
bitch.
Yeah, you.
You and your son. Mm-hmm.
So, they just thinking everything is good. Now, of course, John is here at the hospital with Mama Nana, but he doesn't call Alex still. And then he gonna take his ass to the precinct and be talking to Shauna and them and asking them questions. And I said, why both of them so damn stubborn? Why won't they call each other? They got such big egos, both of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it took him when he went to Ben. Shout out to Ben's Chili Bowl. Ben's Chili Bowl is a real place, y'all. For real, if you come to
Mm-hmm.
DC, you can go and you go to Ben's Chili Bowl. It's a real place. I know they paid this family. This is a black family, the Ali family. I know they got paid some coins. Because they kept showing Ben Chili Bowl. They kept eating up in there to have your business being highlighted.
Oh yeah,
So,
they was
yeah.
showing them through
So
the
I
whole
know
damn
I know
city.
this family got paid a nice little coin. So
Yeah.
shout out to them. But when he was going there, get ready to eat his fries and chili dog, the lady said something. The lady behind the counter said something that made him realize, right? She said something. What was it she said? She said something that made him
No, she
remember.
was asking him why him and John wasn't talking, and he said something that you can't apologize for, and she was like, "Are you sure? Why don't you apologize?" But then he called Miss Nancy. He spoke to Elle for a minute, and he spoke to his daughter, and his daughter
Oh,
said to him,
Janie. Yeah, Janie
"Yeah,
said something about family is not
yes," and it
necessarily
was the
blood
same
family or something.
line that Deidre said to him. It made it click for him. Like, how would Miss Nancy be saying that? And that's the same line that Deidre kept saying to him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
of course, he went running to the house. Well, before he ran to the house, he bumped into the reporter, and come to find out, Ramsey mailed her his book, and he asked her if she could hold off on that. He said, "I ain't got time to talk to you about it right now. I got something important going on, but if you could hold off on it, I'll talk to you about it another time." So, of course, when he gets to the house, he go and play that tape back from Deidre and sees that she's saying the same thing. Family is not always blood. And so now he sends the picture to that same social worker, and he's trying to figure out, once she sees the picture, whether she gonna recognize her or not. Baby, when she said, "Yeah, that's her,"
Oh yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's so nice. She said, "Oh yeah, that's I know her. Oh yeah, she's just a little bit older now, but yeah, that's her.
mm-hmm,
Yeah." Oh
mm-hmm,
man, when he called L or tried to get L on the phone,
uh-huh,
that's what made Miss Nancy like made Miss
uh-huh.
Nancy realize, okay, he on to me now. Because what was the issue? I guess I wonder why she was adamant. Because she let L talk to him the first time, but by the
Mm-hmm.
second time,
Exactly.
I guess she figured it ain't no emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, Moochie's here.
Oh, we got a guest in the building,
We got
yeah.
a celebrity
Put your hands up.
with the hammers up, Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew.
Mm,
How you doing,
uh,
girl? Did
We
she
can't
hear
hear
us?
you. You might be on mute.
I said I dozed off when you and Miss Kara was on live, but I'm awake now.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay. Well,
um,
what's your thoughts so far leading up from to this part? Since we talked all.
this whole entire series was good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was excellent. I like Eldridge Hodge. I still think the other guy is alive though. The cop that jumped in the water. I think we gonna see him next season. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
we
why
Oh yeah,
because they
he's
we
never
alive.
showed
definitely
him
gonna see
dead.
him.
Oh
No,
no, he's
we
alive. Oh, you
well
ain't seen
yeah.
to the end?
Yeah, they showed another piece, and I forgot to talk about it when I did my review. But when the words come up, there's another piece after that, and he's in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I ain't
He's
even
a.
see that. Now I gotta go back and watch.
Oh yeah,
I
he
was
showed up
supposed to
at the
go back
end.
and
No,
watch it today,
I
but
watched it all the way to the whole thing went all the way completely off. Yeah, yeah. I saw the
um,
credits, everything. No, you gonna see him again.
I
Yeah,
was
he gonna be
supposed to go
in.
back and watch it today, but I had therapy, and then after that, the
No,
soup, and then it went downhill from there, y'all.
yes, all right. Go back and
I'm
go back
trying to
and
get it
rewatch it.
together.
Yeah, take your time with getting it together. Don't rush that. But no, when you get it, when you feel a little up to it, go click it back on and just watch it to the all the way to the end. You'll see him again.
Okay, because
Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm just on my phone with y'all now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
So yeah, like, what did you think about finding out? Did you have any inkling that it was Miss Nancy behind the scenes?
Nah, that was that really they held that card close to their chest.
Right.
And the reveal, I was like, oh shoot.
I know. I know.
Where
I did
I was
not see
like,
that
no
coming.
wonder why she was really trying to get so close in with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
didn't see
she
that
got in
coming.
there with big Nana Mama
Right.
and was being her girlfriend
He
where it
said,
looked
"Big
like they
Nana
knew
Mama."
each other. It seemed like they knew each
Uh,
other.
Yeah, they was throwing back the drinks and having a good old
throwing
fucking
back the
time.
shot.
Exactly. She worked her
Hmm.
way into that family.
She was at the karaoke thing. Remember when they did karaoke? She was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
wearing a
but that's
wig and
she
up
was
there
part of
singing.
that 911 call. That's why they couldn't figure it out. She probably used the Bluetooth to let it play. She probably linked her Bluetooth to it because remember when he was saying it could be anybody that did that,
Yes.
And
and she
she
was
Yes.
is
right
the
there.
probably y'all. She probably is the one that broke into the house and stole the pictures off the wall. Remember, we kept saying it was a female.
Yeah,
Probably
but
was her.
that person
Now
looked
I
like they
think it
was
was
a
that. I
smaller
think it was the
person.
son, the one that went in there that check that had the big Nama Mama that ran her down like a linebacker. That was him that did that shit.
But that
No,
person looked
no.
smaller,
Okay,
didn't they?
remember episode one. Somebody broke
Yeah,
into their
somebody
house.
broke in. I know what you're talking
So
about.
everybody said they thought it was a female because it didn't look like a
Mm-mm.
man from the shack. Because we didn't see a face, we just saw a silhouette of a body, and people kept saying they thought it was a female. So maybe it was Miss Nancy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and binge watch it again. Start from episode
Yeah,
one and just watch it through. Because
mm,
I might pick up some stuff that I might have missed
right.
along
Yeah.
the way. But either
Mm,
way, if it wasn't Miss Nancy, it was her son, and one of them broke into their house because that's how they had the pictures of
hmm
Maria and all of those stuff. So,
Yeah.
mm.
So, of course, like Inga said, he's calling that. At the same time that's happening, they playing hide and go seek, and his son goes and knocks over some pictures. He picking up all the pictures off the floor, and he sees Peter in the picture with Miss Nancy. So now he knows, and he hurried up and put that
You
picture in his
smart.
back pocket. I say he
Smart
was
young
smart
man,
there.
very smart. He was smart. Most
Mm-hmm.
kids would have said something and made a stupid
Mm-hmm.
mistake. He was smart.
He
You
listened to
know.
his
Mm-hmm.
father. His father was like, "This is the
Mm-hmm.
guy,"
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
look, she's standing next to him in that picture.
Right, right. So I want to make sure I'm clear. Miss Nancy was like the foster mother
She was
the
like the street mom. Like he,
of
remember,
the
she would
girl
come in there and help
Deidre
him.
and okay, Deidre
Mm-hmm.
and him. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah, they was like that was his street mom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah. So
Okay,
they
Candy said she think it was Kayla who walked into them
they
because I don't know
everybody
Kayla
think it's
either.
somebody different, but that body type was small to me. It wasn't as big as
It didn't seem
as
like a man. It seemed like
calling.
a female. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He messed up that
Um.
girl's teeth.
So Inga already pretty much brought up this part with the whole, she wasn't falling for it. He kept trying to make up every excuse. He even said that he needed to get his daughter her medication. She was like, I never seen her with no medication. She said, or is it that you know? I said, this bitch right
She
here.
said that?
I think Moochie, he should have said something else. Like, I need to talk to Elle and say, I don't know, something else, but nothing about the medication, because she knew she'd been around him long enough now that she knew that Janie wasn't taking no medication. So I think he should have said something else. Like, I need to
But I
tell.
mean, he was trying to act as calm as he could and just be like, because I mean, when he called the last time, she didn't give him no problem. So he was still trying to play it off. But I guess she figured by now he done narrowed it down and he know what time it was. So she was making up every excuse not to put them on the phone. And then it pretty much was like, oh, so you know. And then that's when she started telling him, because he had already looked it up. I think it said it was going to take him 3.5 hours to drive there. And she told him, I'm going to give
I'll
you
give you
4
4 for
hours.
traffic.
Yeah, right. And look, you seen the little boy, Damon, didn't even want to eat the food. He didn't want to eat that pot roast.
Yeah. And he did tell Elle, and then Elle said, we going to keep it between, us. We not going to tell your sister to scare her. So he was on point with it too. And then they still had to play it off and smile and act like the food was good when she came her raggedy ass back to the table.
But I ain't like how she did that to Janie. And Janie, a little girl, she don't know nothing was going on.
Right.
We're gonna go make some s'mores and all of,
Yeah. So now, this is of course when John say, "Bitch, you had me at MF, but we ain't got to talk about all this. This is what I wanted them to do in the beginning." What did you think about this, Moochie?
I love that part when he said, "You had me at motherfucker."
I know. That's why I said from this point on right here, I said, also this about to turn into like a damn shaft or Three the Hallway. That was like when they had playing the background music and Samson had his guns and all that. I said, all right, we about to it's about to go down.
They handle their business.
They handle it, yeah.
Yeah. I love this part. And then
I did too.
Saying like, damn, she was in y'all face. She really went through all of this, like getting in his school, becoming a part of the, thing to help him to do the practice with the piano, getting in good with Mom and Nana. Like that took a lot to freaking do all of this. And he was like, if she really just wanted to take you out, like why didn't she do that already? And Alex was like, I don't know. That's the part that's scaring me the most.
Moochie, you know damn well if you got the call or something that one of your family members is kidnapped, you gonna be They say it's gonna be a 3-4 hour
Oh yeah,
ride
I would
to
have
get
been
in.
moving.
You would have been haul ass down the highway.
Made it back that fast? That's what you be saying.
I know exactly because Moochie left Maryland and was hardly 30 minutes. I don't know how the hell she did that.
I'm sure it took him way less than the time she gave him. He was not trying to play on that road.
Yeah, he was flying.
So now, Elle, I got to give it to Elle. Elle said, okay, she tried to play it off, have a conversation with her, tried to slip a little something in that damn cup. She did try to fight. I got to give it to Elle.
She got a little Benadryl in her. She gave her a little Benadryl to knock her out. Oh, man. Now, she ain't trying to kill her. She just wanted to knock her out so she could escape. Yeah.
So she could try to get the kids out of there. She almost made it.
Look at Nancy. Oh, my God. It was a laser.
Yeah, she was trying to fight.
This lady was crazy. She was crazy.
She felt like she had a vendetta.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was look.
And then she gonna tell Elle, she gonna say to Elle, they ain't your kids anyway.
I'm like, I mean, when Elle got into that car, she almost could have made it. She was close. She tried though. At least Elle was she down with it. I like Elle. So the next season, we better see them together. You know what I mean? So
I hope so.
Yeah, she was down with it. So, man, it was close.
That's what I'm curious about because I don't want to give away things from the books because we know that just because because there's books, the show could go whichever way they want to. But like I said, it's so many different things when Cross, he goes through so many different things. He has so many different people in his life. He have a couple of different girlfriends in the books, and then he have somebody that he get married to that he have more kids with. So I don't know which way they could take this, any kind of way they want to take it. I'm curious.
Oh man. I
Mm-hmm.
you know what I wanted to ask y'all? Let me come on screen for this question. Out of all of the people that played Alex Cross, between him and Morgan Freeman, I think they did the best.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah,
Tyler
was
Perry, I
talking
yeah.
kept
about that
thinking
the
We talked
last
about
time.
earlier. Yeah, we talked about
Yeah,
that earlier. Yeah,
yeah, I
because
probably was
none of us like
reaching.
Tyler Perry. I
yeah.
mean,
And
Tyler
remember,
Perry, I
you did
kept
a
thinking I
poll the
was gonna
first
see
time.
Medea.
Mm-hmm.
With
Yeah,
Tyler Perry,
he
I kept
kept
thinking I was gonna see
because he
Medea
kept
jump
it
out.
kept coming out of him in
oh
me. I
yeah, no, the
recently
Tyler Perry one.
rewatched it.
I thought I was watching the like one of the Tyler Perry shows. I just yeah, I wouldn't film that one. But anyway, the
Mm-hmm.
Morgan Freeman and this, but I think
Mm-hmm.
Al just did. This is his lane right here. This is his
Yes,
lane. Yeah,
definitely, definitely.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy for him that he got a
I just
starring
feel like
role.
he's playing like a younger version that's still kind of a hothead, and the Morgan Freeman one is an older version after he done experienced a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm. Yeah.
What the other thing I saw the kids tied up. I said, not the
Because
baby.
remember, they didn't even show him having kids in with Morgan Freeman. He was like
No.
a bachelor old man.
Right.
Yeah, one of them they showed his niece because his niece had got kidnapped among. That's why I said it's all different kind of things that happen with his family
No.
members in the books and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, this would
We
be.
got to review those at some
Hmm.
point. Um,
Hmm.
but they he knew that to come in there armed because she definitely was checking him out to make sure he ain't have no hammer on him. I
Hmm.
would have still had a hammer in my shoe or my sock or something. Because all he did
Nah,
was
he
pull up
had to
his
come in
shirt.
there like that because this
No,
woman
but
was
remember the
crazy.
plan was to make her think, even though she didn't really believe it, but she told him to come by himself. So the plan is like John is supposed to come in for the save later, and he's just
Hmm.
going in acting like, I'm here, I'm not armed, I'm
Okay,
just
but
wanting
he pulled
to
his
let the
shirt up
kids
and he turned
go.
around, no hammer. But
Right.
he could have put
Showing
one
Hmm.
his
down in his
ass.
pants. I mean,
Yeah.
his she didn't frisk
But
him down. He could have put one in his sock.
hmm
Yeah, she ain't frisk him down, but he was showing his
No, yeah.
ass.
yeah. Hmm.
But he didn't want to take no chances to mess something up with his kids. I
Yeah.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is the part that I was in here screaming because John
Me
is
too.
trying to run through the damn woods, and this
Hmm.
damn bitch got his night vision on, and he
Hmm.
see him, and he start popping at him. I said, "No, John."
No, not Sanford.
Yeah. I was screaming like that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thinking Moochie when he came and stood over him, and you know how a lot of movies and TV shows they act like they dead, but then they flip over and take the person out once they standing over them. That's
That's
what
what
I
I thought
thought.
he was gonna do.
Yeah, I was like, please tell me he not going for real. Oh man, this thing had my blood pressure going up. I was like, I'm gonna be so pissed off if he going.
I said he better not be gone. I would have, yeah.
Hmm. So Peter come in the house and tells them, yeah, he wasn't by himself. He had somebody with him, and he gone. You can hang it up. He done. And Elle is all screaming and crying and stuff, and the kids is all upset. And Miss Nancy, because Miss Nancy has said, like, why you keep looking at your watch? And she said, oh, it makes sense. See, you thought you was being slick. You didn't come by yourself. So of course,
Mm. She
um,
said you think you being slick.
and the fact she kept telling Elle, shut the hell up, that was making me laugh too, even though it wasn't funny. It was the way she was saying it.
Mm. She
um,
and Miss Nancy was cursing her behind all too.
mhm.
She said you ain't nothing but an F boy. Remember she told him that on the phone?
Yes,
She talking about, yeah, everybody think you a great
yes.
detective, but you ain't nothing but an F boy.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So then we went back in time and we get down to the real nitty gritty because Alex kept trying to figure out, like, why do she keep saying choose? Well, if she want to take us out, then she would just take us out. So it make him start thinking, and of course we go back in time and we see that it's really Peter that did this. The cops is looking for him, but she tells Deidre, well, a white woman wouldn't get as much time, so you should go in for him. because you would probably not even get a year. But of course, we know it didn't work that way. What do y'all think
Yeah.
about this?
It didn't work out to her advantage because that girl broke in when she was locked down. She changed into a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
I
it,
agree
like
with Demarcus. I think Samson had on a bulletproof vest too.
of course.
Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that was crazy. Like so did she seem like she cared more about her son than she cared about the Deidre? So you was willing for Deidre to go to prison?
I don't know if it was that she cared more. Like, I get the logic. Typically, white people don't do as much time as a black person. This is how I'm looking at it. So she's telling her, oh, you go in for it. They'll let you off. You're not going to do as much time. But now she's mad because Alex's testimony is what kind of made it be where he said there's no change in her. She's done. Okay, ain't nothing we could do to help her. So she ended up getting more time than what she thought she was going to get. She knew that if the son went in, he was going to have a whole bunch of time, probably life. And so her thing was to Deidre, like, you're not going to get as much time as him. You could go in and do it. And Deidre took him about, okay, I'll do it. It's my brother. I love him. I'm going to look out for him. She agreed to it, but it didn't work out that way. Nobody had any inkling that she was gonna do that much time, but that's Miss Nancy's fault. How the hell you gonna blame Alex for that? I'm like, bitch, are you serious? This is supposed to be your reasoning?
Mm. I
Mm-mm.
mean, she just she just talked this
Yeah,
little
he
white girl
said
into
she was
going.
unfixable. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm, yeah,
and that's
well,
how he
and
felt
that's
at
what
the
made
time.
her. That's what made her go crazy just because somebody said that. That was just
Right. Mm-hmm.
wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back to the unalive and Deidre did unalive that man, right? Or was it her brother who did it?
They were saying it was her brother. They
They
just
said it
said
was the
it was
brother
her.
that did it.
Right.
They wasn't sister and brother. They was just how you
But
say? They was
well, I
like
mean, I think they grew up like sister and brother, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think like she was like a foster mom
Mm-hmm.
or
They
whatever you
called her
call
like a street mom.
Mm-hmm.
it. Right. So, but they were like brother and sister to each other as far as Peter
Right.
and Deidre.
Hmm.
Yes.
And so they not saying she had somebody assist her in unaliving that white man that got taken out, right?
Where am I?
Hmm.
No, I thought it was Peter maybe. And now in hindsight, now I'm thinking it was Peter who.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's him that did it, but she's the one that came in, and Peter kept begging her to change her testimony. He didn't want her to go down for this, and he didn't know that his mother told her to do this. He
She
found
had
out once
blood all over
Alex
her
told.
face. She had the bat in her hand. I
That's
don't
He
what
know.
they
like he said.
showed us,
He said,
though.
"Why did you do this? I never. You should have never did this." He said
Right.
that. He said that to her when they was all in there.
Yeah. Look,
Oh,
and Nancy was crazy at this point.
Hey,
Her eyes all
Torian.
bugged out her head. Hey, Toria.
hi, Torian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Torian. The Golden Girls is back together.
I know, right? We haven't been up here in a minute
In a
together.
minute, I know.
Hmm.
Look at her eyeballs all bugged out her head. She was going
Yeah,
crazy. At this
he
point,
was
she lost
going
it now. She
crazy.
lost it now. Yeah, she.
Yeah, because Alex started getting through to him. He started saying, wait, who the hell told you to do that? And then he said, hell no, this ain't on my damn bingo card. Like, he wasn't down with the part of hurting the kids because she talking about plans change. She over here putting freaking gasoline on the kids and telling Alex he gotta choose. And he said Deidre wouldn't want this. She said Deidre ain't here to say what the hell she wants.
Exactly.
She really lost it after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she lost, totally lost it. Mm.
Yeah.
He said, I thought Nancy's eyes was about to pop out her
For
socket.
real. That they looked like they was about to pop out. It looked like a
Like
damn
Judge Doom
cartoon.
and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Right. I said,
Mm-hmm. It really did. Yeah. So
mm, mm, mm.
Alex was able to kind of get through to him because he was like, That don't even make no damn sense. And your mother's the one behind all of this. It's you that messed up. And the fact she kept talking about, no, I'm your mother. This is what mothers do. I was trying to protect you. I'm like, nah, this ain't what mothers do. You basically told one person to go to jail for the other damn one.
No, this ain't
That's
what those
your
mothers
fault.
do.
Exactly.
Mothers ain't doing this. No.
Mm-hmm. And then my man, John came busting through. I said, oh, shit.
That's why I said this is like some Shaft or Three the Hard Way or some Fred Williams and shit or something like that. Jim Brown. I was like, go ahead, y'all. And the music was playing. I said, go ahead. I was here for that.
Yeah, I was in here like, whoop that trick.
I know.
What was they playing? They was playing X, right? X.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Yes,
right. Yeah, and that was perfect. It was perfect timing, everything. Yeah, you're right, Tamika. The more she kept talking about, oh, I got this cabin in my family, and it's all the way out there, 3 or 4 hours away, no internet, nobody can know where you are. And yeah, you're right. She was putting 20 on 10. You know,
right?
Doing too much.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, John is fine. Sally, I agree.
Child, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, beautiful black man.
That was the Old Spice man.
Now, this
I ain't paying him no attention as Old Spice man. I just when he got that beard, that like a beard on the man. That beard man made me say, I'm looking at you different now, John.
That was the Old Spice man, y'all.
Yeah. This pissed me off because I felt like she got the easy way out. She set herself on fire.
I'm sorry, Tamika. She started whistling the old. I'm sorry, I ain't being laughed while you talk. But yes, look, she gonna set her own self on fire. Oh, I mean, what y'all think about this CGI? Did y'all think did it look like Dre from Power when Dre?
Yeah, not as bad as that, but it
not as bad.
No, Dre's was bad. Yeah, Dre's was bad. But she gonna set her own self on fire. Lord have mercy.
I didn't like that. I felt like that was the easy way, and she deserved more than that.
Yeah, set yourself on fire.
To go to jail.
Yeah, prison for life. Yeah. Yeah, she need to be under the jail, but she going straight to hell. So
after she said, "See you in hell."
She going straight there. Wait a minute. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Let me see. Where my flames at? Throw it right up in the. Where my?
This the one where you should have had the flames on this scene.
Right.
Hey, Sally.
So they all out safely. And Peter's going to jail. Mama burned up. Child. The kids is waking up and giving him kisses while he playing the piano. I said, oh, bendito.
Remember, he don't stop playing until they come downstairs and kiss him.
Right. That's nice. Yeah. And you know something, y'all? It is nice to see a black father, you know what I'm saying, loving up on his kids and kids.
Exactly.
Because they always want to put out this thing that black men don't take care of their kids and black men ain't nothing. And these black dudes ain't this and that. And I'm glad we got a decent black man. He had issues like anybody else. But he but most of his issues was due to grief because he lost his wife. And so, you know, I think this. I love how they wrote this. Shout out to the writing team, because I know it's more than one person who writes on these shows, and shout out to them. They did a wonderful job with the writing.
Yeah, and at this point, all I kept saying is, "Where is Mama damn Nana Mama at?" Because they were showing us the kids. They were showing us him playing the piano. They were showing them in the damn kitchen having breakfast and John bringing over donuts. I said, bitch, where Mama Nana at?
Right.
Oh, wait, I think I went too far with him.
I agree, EJ. 10 out of 10.
Okay. So Ed asked him to come in to see him. What y'all thought about this? What's up, EJ?
Look, you gotta unalive this dude, because Frosted Flake unalivers, if you don't take them out, they'll just keep on and on and on. You know, he one of the kind of people that got access to people and stuff. So you got to unalive him.
This
Yeah.
part made me laugh because at this point, all he thinking about is becoming a celebrity. He thinking
Right.
he's supposed to tell him, confess to everything so that he could get all these bodies on him so that he could become famous. And Alex said, "Oh no, what are you talking about?
He wanted to be a star.
You want to confess to Amir?" He said, "That's the only one we know about. We ain't see you with the book. We seen Bobby Trey with the book. What you talking about?" That pissed him off. This boy was about to blow a damn gasket.
Yeah.
Especially when he said, "Yo, John, what's going on with that book?" And they had it ripping out the pages and throwing it in the
He's talking about
fire.
you only getting charged for Shannon and for the other guy. But he said no, I had 11
I'm
unalived.
glad they didn't take him out because he has to be allowed to realize he truly lost. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's
that's
true.
true.
That is true. Yeah,
Ed
yeah.
was
You're
too
right.
much. He should have taken him.
Yeah, he got nothing to live for. Yeah, but I still wanted
And thought he had one up. He did. He thought he
to.
was about to become famous, and they basically was laughing in his face. They was like, "Oh, damn, he going off like that."
He's
He
still
really.
going to prison for life, but still, yeah. But he won't have all. He wanted to go down in history books like Eileen and Jeffrey Dahmer and all them people like that.
Yeah,
So
he wanted to be a famous SK.
Exactly. And they was like, "Nope, we ain't giving you that recognition." Basically, that's gonna go to Bobby Trey. So he was burning with that. So he goes to see Anderson, and she is going for mayor, and she's also letting him know that he's getting his job back. What do y'all think about this conversation?
I always thought that she was dirty, but turned out it wasn't. She might be an a-hole, but she wasn't, dirty like Massey was. So I mean,
She
which
was
y'all think?
concentrating on becoming a mayor, so she was
Right.
worried about how and what was going to affect her. But now that this case got solved the way it did, it made her look good in the light now. But she still was a butthead, though.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah,
butthead for
definitely.
sure. Yeah, always had an attitude and
Hey,
everything.
Barbara Johnson.
Oh, hey, Barbara, what's going on? And I agree with EJ. She said, I watch too much Criminal Minds. They always come back somehow. Yeah, I watch a lot of Law and
Yeah.
Order and all that stuff. Yeah, they
Hey,
always keep coming
That's
EJ.
back.
true.
So if you don't take
That's
them out, they will keep
definitely
coming
true.
back. I don't want to
That's the
see him in
fact.
season. I don't want to see him in season 2.
No, they'll have
I
another
think we're gonna,
cycle.
like I said, I think we're gonna see that other one, that fool.
They're gonna have another one.
Oh, it's
But
always psychos out here, so they
Mhm.
yeah.
it's not as short as the psychos.
I did like the fact that when she told him he was going to have his job back, he was like, "But wait a minute, what about everything that happened?" And he said he don't want to live in a world like that. And she said, "But that's the world you live in. That's what it is." And she was basically like, "You a hero, so now it's what you're gonna do with it, and what differences and changes you're gonna make. That part is up to you." So,
Right.
of course, that led him to first. Did y'all feel like Michaela was flirting with John? Because I definitely felt like she was doing a little
Yes.
flirting when we came
Yes.
up
Mhm.
here.
She been
Um.
flirting with
Yeah.
him
She did.
Uh,
She did. Absolutely, she
on
was. Yep.
several occasions.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Okay, girl, I see you. You over here purring. Okay."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
He
of
he
course,
should get with
that
her.
um that leads Alex to go have a conversation with the guy that got the settlement that we saw in the video that he done beat the hell up.
Okay,
What
so
did
he
y'all?
beat this guy up because he thought he was the one that took out his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What y'all thought about this conversation?
Mm.
I understand why the guy didn't shake his hand, and he said, "Look, I don't want you to lose your job. I just want you to do better." So I'm paraphrasing. I I see. I like what Alex did, because a lot of these cops won't even apologize for the stuff they do. So
Right. Mm-hmm.
but I like that he did. And then I understand why the guy is still pissed off. Even his wife or girlfriend, whoever that lady was who stepped there, you know.
Torian said, Inga Ed coming for a visit.
Ed is coming to pay. Oh no! Don't be trying to have that. Don't be trying to bring that man over here.
Yeah, I like this conversation. I thought it
Said
was
Moochie and
real.
Inga was living vicariously through Michaela. That's right. What you think about it, Moochie? About him apologizing?
I thought it was good. He was a man about it. Most of these cops don't do that. You don't see stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
they
Or at least you don't
always
hear
show the
about it.
black
Yeah.
cops being the apologetic ones, even in
Mm-hmm.
real life. To me,
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So they went to the recital, of course. You know, he did what he needed to do. He played his mama's song and
Oh
he wore his
Lord.
mama's watch.
Get the tissues out, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Get the tissues.
Mama Nana was there. I was like, okay, okay, girl, I listen, if they would have had Mama Nana not make it, they was gonna have a problem. They was definitely about
Yeah,
to
I
have a
mean,
problem.
yeah, he was getting ready to start crying, and
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad he pushing through. He pushing through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a really sentimental part. And you know, our girl Shannon is here, bitch. She said, "Listen, I need some food."
So
What
I
she
want some
wanted?
soup because I had to pause it and look real close at my TV. Like, what is she saying? And it said, "Want some sushi, please." She wants some
hmm
sushi.
Yeah, I said,
Hmm.
okay. She made it through all this crazy shit, honey.
I know
She went through
he
a
messed
lot.
up her teeth and everything,
Oh
yo.
man, yeah, she gotta
Yes.
get everything fixed. She really got. She gotta get her hair color back. She gotta get her teeth back fixed again. I mean, he
She
put
did
her
end up
through.
looking like her though once he finished everything. That was the crazy part.
Now, how do y'all come back from this? How do you just go back living your life after being tortured like this? Like, I
A
don't know.
lot
I
of
would need
therapy.
Yeah,
serious
she is
therapy.
going to need years and years and years of therapy.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust nobody. I would not. Matter of fact, she
Mm-hmm.
should move in with her parents. She should not be alone. Move
Mm-hmm.
and maybe move out of the area somewhere. Change her
Yeah,
name. You
yeah,
know.
I
Yeah,
would. I would
I would change
definitely.
my name. Yeah, and I would be somewhere out of the country if I have to.
Well, that's what make me don't
Mhm.
want to be bothered with no damn dating sites.
I know.
For
I
real.
know. No,
Girl,
you
it
right.
ain't
Yeah.
just dating sites.
Mm.
It's everywhere.
No, you can meet somebody while you going to get a cup of coffee and then do
Mm-hmm.
some crazy nuts. So at the gas station or something. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of therapy. And she definitely gotta get them veneers done because them veneers was bad. Them teeth he did put in it was bad. So
hmm
mm, mm, mm. I mean, who can she sue to get money? She can't the city, does she sue him? Because he had a lot of money.
I don't know,
I
child.
wouldn't even want nothing from him though. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even want
nah, I
anything.
wouldn't want nothing from him. I mean,
Mm-mm,
it's her
mm-mm.
own fault to a certain degree. Your ass went to that house thinking you was about to get some damn bacon.
Even though, yeah, oh, and she ain't get no bacon because I would have came up with where the bacon at. You know, my fat greedy ass. I'd be like, where the damn bacon? You know, yeah.
Oh
Mm.
Lord.
She thought she was calling her mama. It ain't funny. I should be laughing. She thought she was calling her mama, and all along he talking to him.
Yeah, he was on a whole nother level. He was definitely
So
on a
said, oh,
whole
she could
nother.
sue Dr. Diane. Mm.
Mm-mm. This made me so proud. He went
Yeah,
to therapy. He's like, I want to talk about Maria. And he went to Maria's grave. I couldn't
yeah,
do this, so God bless Alex. Okay.
yeah.
I could do the therapy part, but I don't go to nobody grave. So I love this. I loved it all. This showed growth.
I don't go to graves either, but the therapy, no, I like it because he needed it. He didn't. And she had been gone for a
Yeah.
year, and he
Mhm.
hadn't talked to nobody, and the kids hadn't talked to anybody. The children
Yeah.
also need that, and now being
Yes.
kidnapped and all that, especially
Yeah.
little Janie, the little
Oh,
one.
yes.
They are, and they
Mhm.
all need therapy. They need a group therapy, individual therapy. Everybody need therapy. Mom and
Mhm.
Nana need therapy. It just needs therapy.
Right.
Everybody
Yes.
need therapy.
Mhm.
John need therapy. Everybody need it. Yeah, it's very important. Very important. He need to take some time off work for a little bit, be with his family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
What did you think about this, Moochie? You might be muted. I don't know if
Did we
Moochie's still
lose
there.
Moochie?
Maybe. But yeah, I like this a lot. I really, really did. I said, okay, Alex, I see you. So this was the thing that we got after the credits, right? And I didn't understand it the first time I watched it. I watched it again. And one thing was that, okay, yes, we do want you to do sometime, but if you give us the names of the victims that we don't know or that we haven't been able to identify yet, and also if you give us the names of some of the other people that was in the network, then the deal is that you get 24 months. The fact that he was like, well, you know, how long 24 months is in dog years. She was like, nah, I don't know how to calculate that, but I know that it's not as long as you doing 9 years or life. She said, I was like, exactly.
No, because he would have got life. He would have gotten life.
So then he said, okay, he would make the agreement. He want to have it in writing. And he was like, he would turn himself in the next day at 10 o'clock in the morning. But she was like, no, you're going to turn yourself in right after you finish them damn wings. And he said, I make these wings hit different.
he said, I do it in the morning. She said, no, you finish them damn lemon pepper wings. You know?
Right. You gonna go right
or the wings with mumbo sauce on it.
He's supposed to be turning himself in?
Yeah. He's going to go to jail.
Yeah, you missed this part right here,
then she said,
I got to go back and look at this scene.
Yeah,
that's the part we talking about.
Because I thought this fool, I thought he like, I knew he disappeared in the water. That's why I was like, I think he alive. And
he was still alive because after that,
you missed some scenes.
He had
seen him a couple times.
because he had went and tried to get money, but that's when Kayla had blocked the accounts and he couldn't get it.
Went
and
down
he was trying
somewhere.
to reach out to Ramsey to tell him that the accounts was blocked and that he still needed his damn money, right? And then remember, Ramsey was like, oh, don't worry about it. That's some other account he had, and he was going to still send it to him, but he never got to send it to him because that's when he injected himself and played dead and went back to the hospital to try to get Shannon and all of that. So now this is the other part because Kayla says, oh, we also, wouldn't you like to come out of prison knowing you got money? And he said, sure, shit. Who the hell don't want that, right? But he was like, he was saying what he got to do for that part. And what was it? I forget what the hell she said. Now I lost my train of thought.
But because of the political stuff that he could tell.
Right,
her.
he knew. Right, he knew all the politicians and the other people that was involved.
Because it's a whole network of them.
Exactly. So he said, well, he said, I knew you had something else up your sleeve. He said, is this you talking? Or is this like, you know, the FBI, the government or whatever talking? And she was like, money don't know where it comes from. So my question is, does that mean she gonna unfreeze the accounts? And does that mean that she gonna have money waiting for him when he get out and she about to take some money for herself too?
Yeah, she's dirty. I never felt comfortable with her. I think
I always felt that way, but I'm just saying, like, I want to make sure I'm understanding it right.
I think you might be right, but I think
she's gonna be running the prison. Yeah, he gonna definitely be running it. Tori. I think Bobby Trey will find Kayla with Elle in season 2. Kayla will be watching Bobby Trey Dog Mojo. Yeah, she probably is about to be watching that damn dog.
Bobby Trey
I remember he did a lot of stuff.
I think she's dirty. I think we're gonna have to keep our good eyeball on her.
No, I was always keeping my eye on her. I told y'all I'm gonna have Kayla scratch her damn eyes out. I never trusted her, but I was just trying to understand exactly, was I understanding this conversation right? Because he was like, did they send you? Is that a part of the deal that they want to make, or is this a separate deal you trying to make? He said, I knew you had making. Right. He said, I knew you had something else up your sleeve. So yeah, because remember, she got all the control. She froze those accounts. She could unfreeze them and take them, you know, basically have him come home to a nice little check and have a nice little check for herself too. So I was like, okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's I that's what I think. I think that she doing some stuff on the slide on
Oh
her,
yeah, yeah,
when
yeah,
that's what that
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
this not sanctioned by nobody but herself.
I'm still
Mm-hmm.
thinking about all of the network of people that was um
A bunch of people.
helping him get those people to be in
Mm-hmm.
that book. They
Right.
was finding the lookalikes.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the names that she wanted. She said that was a part of the deal in order for him to get immunity and only do the 24 months. So yeah, this should be interesting, y'all. This should be interesting.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I can't wait that they said they already
so,
finished with season 2.
so it says keep a mini Miss Nancy eyeball.
Yeah, keep a Miss Nancy eyeball. That's right. Miss Nancy. Look, I mean, I'm sure she got some type of health challenges. That's why her eye pop out like that. But but yeah, her eyeballs, Lord have mercy. They almost look like a Torian. Her eyeballs almost look like a Muppet.
You know
Like
what?
one of them Sesame Street characters. The eyeballs be rolling
Yeah.
around like a.
Eh,
Yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
look.
Mhm.
I mean, ain't y'all
Yeah,
talk about the lady, but
she may have a health issue. I had two of my cousins and a girlfriend that actually had to have surgery because theirs started bulging after a while. So I'm
oh,
assuming I
that's
oh,
don't
okay,
know
I'm
if it's
sorry. I
unfortunate.
apologize. Sometimes
no,
I just be
I don't
running my
know if
mouth.
she do. She could be
Yeah,
like, girl, I ain't got nothing.
I just be
But
saying
it's a
stuff about.
possibility,
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah. Season 2, we don't see him again. No, we ain't done
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
We are not done. So he got to go to prison for unaliving
Mm-hmm.
that girl at the hotel, right? At the
Mm-hmm.
motel. That's what
They
he got.
don't
He got.
know that he did that.
Oh, he did say that. He said there's knowing and proving. Remember, he said
Right,
that to
no
me.
one improving because
It's two
they
different
said
things.
we know you did that, but remember they caught him with the book. They never saw Ed with the book, and they don't want to give Ed the recognition. So it was supposed to be that he's getting immunity as long as he gives all these other names. But we gonna say you
And he
going to
knows a
jail for
lot of stuff.
this.
He knows all the political players
Exactly.
and everything. So
Exactly.
I think. So what is he going to jail for then? If they don't have, if they
Because
don't be there to prove.
they put in the cereal thing on him. Remember that's what they told Ed. You're not gonna get the
Okay.
credit Bobby Trey is.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was good, y'all. I can't wait for season 2. I cannot
Neither
Yeah.
can
wait.
I.
I really can't.
And
I
they already
really.
have it. Look, I don't want them to be waiting past March.
Mm-hmm.
Drop that thing.
I think they started filming.
Well, season 2 they finished. They doing 3. I heard now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. I mean, I don't have no facts on it. This is what people saying.
Okay.
The season 2 was already
Yeah, I
finished.
know some people were saying that it was already filmed, but I thought they was filming. But either way, I'm ready for it. Whenever they drop it, I will be here,
Yeah,
and I hope we
yeah.
get a a
Maybe
good
we'll
amount of
talk about
seasons
the other
out of it.
Cross movies prior to that one before it starts or something. We'll talk about it when it get time for that. That won't be
Mm-hmm.
till 2025 or something. So
Right.
yeah, but yeah, that this was a very good series.
Yeah.
So we
Remember that
definitely got to
cheating
add
and
this to the
to
list of
get rid
great
of it.
series for the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, y'all. So that was Cross. We finally,
Hey, Lawrence.
wrapped that one on up. Hey,
Hmm.
Lawrence, what's going on? Yes, season 2, me ASAP. Okay,
Right,
yesterday.
right. Yesterday, right, right.
Mhm,
Yeah, all right. We'll take a little break for a few months, but don't be taking
mhm.
too long. We don't want to wait till the fall of 2025.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be
So
added to the list of great shows that we saw in 2024. This will be on our list.
yeah,
Hmm.
definitely, definitely. So what's going on, ladies? What you got happening, Eva? What's coming up next?
Um, I don't know if I got anything coming up Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, unless somebody,
Mhm,
asked me to do something. But
mhm.
or unless I decide to, drop a video. But Thursday, doing Married to Medicine with Mo 69 and Miss Kira. So this is my turn to host. I don't know how I got wrapped up into it because I was supposed to been just being a guest, and then next thing you know, I'm hosting. So it's good. It's all good. And then Friday, PG and I doing Pretty Girl. We haven't linked up for a very long time, so we linking up to do Denzel, what you call it, American Gangster, with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. So I'm hosting that. So we've been trying to do this since last year, and we kept, life be life, and then we just keep pushing it off. I said, girl, we're gonna get this thing done for the end of the year. So we're gonna try to. We were supposed to do it last Friday, but I had to cancel. So then we're gonna do it this Friday. Okay. So and then hopefully I can get in some a Christmas video, or I normally at least do a Christmas live like I did Thanksgiving. I might come just pop up and just talk, mess with y'all, and talk Christmas and stuff like that. So I am gonna get that in. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll send out the link to everybody, and then whoever want to pop in, and we just talk. And I might, so at some point before Christmas, that'll happen. But and then Miss Moochie needs to be resting.
Hey, Steven, thank you for coming through.
I'm gonna come on here with my bonnet so y'all can see I'm really resting. I'm really resting, y'all.
Okay, good.
I'm really resting. I just finished icing my knee.
Because we thought you was running up and down the street.
No, I'm sitting on my couch, icing my knee, and I'm trying to get back to my.
But you got to take your time.
Yeah.
Look, we ain't 21 no more. It takes time to get back on track.
I know.
I've had surgery. Tamika done had surgery. Sometimes it takes a couple months before you get back to yourself.
This thing itch right now as we speak, y'all.
It's healing. It's healing. It's healing.
I know y'all keep saying that, but it is.
I know. Look, I wanted to rip my whole stitches open and just scratch the whole inside of my leg one time. So I understand.
Tamika called me last night. Well, she texted me. I don't know what time. It might have been like, what is it, like 12:30, 1 o'clock? Remember I told you I was feeling sleepy? That pain woke me up at 2 a.m, and it was like all over again where I was up.
That's why we don't want to be
been through that. I know how
all of us here in the YouTube community, YouTube streets, we understand what's going on. We don't have to be right. Look, Lawrence and DeMarcus and Steven and they ain't going no damn way. They gonna be right here. So whenever you ready to come back, even if you just make appearance like you doing now, that's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Definitely.
Everybody been sending their love. So, and DeMarcus want to know what y'all think of Lioness. I haven't been watching.
Lioness is good. It's great. I love it. It's one of the best shows.
I ain't been watching. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up.
Speaking of that, y'all, I want to do the top shows. I'm trying to get a panel together. Maybe Moochie could come. Maybe she can't. We don't know. We'll see. And we're going to talk about some of the top shows and movies that, came out for the year. And right after this, I actually got to go eat me something, and I got to get on for All the Queen's Men, Club Eden. If y'all watch that, come through. And other than that,
the market watches that.
But I'm just gonna take it easy.
Listen, you do what you can do. That's it. You can't do no more than what you can do. That's it.
Yeah, if you feel like putting on your bonnet and popping on and
that's it.
Look, I be putting on my hat and shit. I don't got no makeup on.
You got 2 episodes. Yeah, Squid Game. I've been rewatching that so I can refresh my memory for season 2.
I'm starting. I'm starting season. When is season 2?
So I'll be ready December 26th.
Oh, okay. So, I'll be ready by then.
Y'all, and next week, not next week. Is it next week?
Landman.
I'll wait. I'll just keep your notifications on because we're gonna have a trivia night coming up, and I'm gonna do another self-care and then the top 20. But other than that, it's just Sisters and Love During Lockup and of course All the Queen's Men. That's it for me. So yeah, I'm watching Landman. I'm not covering it. I'm watching Lioness. I'm not covering it.
I'm never watching it, but it's very good though. It's
Sometimes
good.
I'm gonna do like little small TikTok videos on them, but that's probably it.
I just put some on the community tab. Just tell everybody it was good. But that's about all I'm gonna do. Landman is good. I didn't think I was gonna watch it, but then when it popped on the Paramount, I said, let me give this a chance.
Nah, that's good. It's the same.
I done watched like 4 episodes in a row.
It's the same people that make what you call it?
Tulsa King and Mary Kingstown and all that.
Well, Tulsa King didn't get renewed.
Oh God.
What?
Nope,
What's
that's
the
an
other
Didn't they do
show?
insurance.
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone. I'm like, how can I forget?
I think they did Mayor Kingstown, right?
That's
Didn't they do
my
Mayor Kingstown?
show. Yeah, he does all of those. Great.
Yeah.
All of those are
Yeah.
great. So, all right, y'all.
Sally
Alright,
said,
I'm gonna
take.
take my time and rest.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Sally
take
said,
my
take your
time,
time and
y'all.
rest.
But I miss y'all. I'll be in here
Definitely.
by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And
We
this is
still
my
here.
outlet when I get up with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We be mentioning you in our lives and stuff. We be talking
I know
about.
Definitely.
y'all do. I be listening. Sometimes I just be
Mhm.
laying here listening.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No,
And
you got
stuff.
to feel up to it. So if you
Yeah.
don't feel up to it, then don't do it. Do what you can. Even So
Yeah. That's
um,
it. That's all you
I
gotta
think
do.
Linus will get
I mean, that's
renewed.
all you could do. So,
It
all right,
is, but
y'all. It's gonna get renewed. I have no doubt. That's one of the best shows on TV.
yeah.
There's no
And
reason for it not to
I'm
get
gonna catch
renewed.
that up on
Um,
during the Christmas holiday time. Because I'm behind
yeah.
on Linus. Because
Mm-hmm.
so but I am up to date. And then Yellow Jackets will be back in February.
Mm-hmm.
Florida's a lot of
they
tourism.
dropped the trailer to that.
Well,
And
Okay.
hopefully Mooch will be back on
Hilary
track.
Swank is gonna be in it this
Yeah,
season.
Hillary Swank is gonna be in it. Yeah.
If
So
Mooch is
I'm
back on
looking
track,
forward to
we'll link up
that.
with her for Yellow Jackets
Um.
Yeah.
in February. So we got
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yeah.
We'll play
All
it by
right,
ear.
y'all. Make sure that y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all subscribe to all of the channels, do all of the things. Okay, like, comment, share, subscribe if you were so inclined. Appreciate all of y'all for coming through. Sally, Age, Torian, Demarcus, Steven, Lawrence. EJ was in the building. Candy was in the building. Barbara was in the building. I don't know if I'm missing anybody, but I thank you all for coming through. Whoever watched from Facebook or wherever else, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we gonna see y'all the next time around. And if you watch this on the replay game, you came by, put some things up in the sky, okay?
And we
Light them
all got
up.
Cash App if you want to give us a little holiday treat. You know what I'm saying? Because I need some gloves, y'all. Okay, so somebody give me $5. There, you see your girl $5. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all the next time.
Bye.